I enjoy studying existence, why we're here, what is the purpose of life, how does life work, how feelings work, how thoughts work, how intentions work. What is the body? What is the body made of? What can we do with the body? There's just so many things to study. And I am finding out a lot of things. Existence is whatever you want it to be. There's different ways of seeing things, of doing things, different realities, different everything. Because existence is a creative mechanism with creative processes. She is well balanced with what she does. She, he, it, whatever. It creates so many beings, so many formations, so many things, products, services. Woof. That is what her nature is. She is scientific, she is mechanical, she is spiritual, physical, mathematical, whatever. She is everything. And that is so beautiful. Now, for us, in itself, it likes to study itself. So our nature, our very nature, everything that we're creating ourselves with, is studying itself and is studying one another. Now, for us, we may not see it that way because we see ourselves as one person. But this person, my love, this one person that you see yourself as and you see each person as, is different things. Is a result of different kinds of energies that come together, that are studying each other and themselves and removing things from themselves and adding things to themselves. So everything is creating itself in the now, is making an observation. So when we pay attention to who we are and what we are, we will see this. When we look at ourselves, we will see this. But there is this thing of paying deep attention to who we are. Knowing our tendencies, knowing our likes, our dislikes. Why is it that we dislike certain things? It's the machinery that we're creating ourselves with that dislikes that. There could be inner dissonance where part of us likes it and parts of us don't like it. So the ones that like it, keep it. Okay, and it keeps on bringing its pillars so that it can make itself more complex, more elaborate. And the ones that don't like it are working on destroying it. You see? Are working on destroying and getting rid of whatever it does not like, because obviously it has a job, it has a goal. So it's working toward its goal, just like the other thing is working toward its goal. So the thing is that we have to decide, what is it that we want to do with ourselves? Sacrifice one thing for the other thing. Because if we keep both of them, we will still be dissonant. We will still have a conflict. So which one is it? Right? And lucky for us, we live for such a long time, right? What we call as life within us, right? That we can explore one aspect for a specific period of time to understand that, so that we can eliminate the dissonance. So let's say we're going to work with whatever it is that we like, but also part of us dislikes. We're going to work with something for a year, let's say, a specific period of time, to just dedicate ourselves to that and sacrifice the other in the meantime, right? Sacrifice the other in the meantime to just learn that and understand its ins and outs, how it's creating itself, what it likes, what it doesn't like, what it pushes away from itself, and what it builds, what it brings to itself. So we're paying attention to that for a year, let's say, 2 years, 10 years, whatever. So once we get to know the ins and outs of that, because we want to also know how to get out of it, right? So that we're not stuck in there, because that's the thing. How is it that we can get out of our tendencies, our nature, who we are as a person, our personality, how to get out of it. Important to know how to get out of it, because these things make themselves so strong with strong bonds that it's difficult for us to get out of it. Because there's let's say if it's food, there's the taste, the texture, the scent, the consistency of it, the flavor. So we can get accustomed to that, and then you get attached to the feeling. How do you feel as you're eating that? The physical sensations. How do you feel as you are engaging with that, or you thinking about it? What does it do to the body? What kind of body does it create? So all of these things, and if we like it or whatever, there's just so many branches to everything, right? So many freaking branches to everything. So that's why it's difficult to get out of certain kind of habits, because X, Y, and Z, we don't want to let it go, right? We're attached to it. We like how it feels. We feel comforted by it, but it may be harmful at the same time. But are we okay with the harmfulness about it, right? Because maybe if we don't like ourselves, then we like the danger of it. And then what? And the things that is making weaker in our lives, right? Or inservable, right? And then if it's something food, and then we start getting organs getting taken out of our body because the organs don't work, right? Because of what we ate, something like that, right? Because there's everything for everybody. It's not just like comfort and beauty and perfection. There's also pain and discomfort, right? There's also sadness and anger and frustration. Some of us like that. So know how a reality or your personality or whatever you get yourself into, how it works, and how you get caught up in that. How you get stuck in that reality. Get to know how that happens. So you put a specific time for you to work with that. And then, okay, now that you know how to get out of it, and you know how you can get caught up in there, but you learn how to get out of it. You get out of it and you study the other stuff, right? So now you have the best of both worlds, or if it's more than two things, the three worlds or whatever. So I hope that helps. This is getting extensive. I get very passionate about these things. So yeah, existence is whatever you want it to be. Enjoy whatever you want, but know how to get out of it, because it's useful for some things and not others. Enjoy.